Hello my fellow Aquariuses, and welcome to my channel Journey into the Light Tarot. This is your reading for October of 2017. So the first thing that I want to show you are the cards at the very top there. So what I do for every reading, I put cards that correspond to that particular sign that I'm reading for in that particular moment, and that helps me to harness the energy of that sign and to be able to make a better reading for you. So at the center there I have the Aquarius card, then I have on the right hand side the air element, that is your element. Then on the left hand side I have your two ruling planets, Saturn, that is your old ruling planets, and Uranus, your new ruling planets. Now something very interesting happened here when I was looking for these cards. The first three, so Aquarius, Saturn and air, I found them immediately. I could not find for the life of me the card of Uranus. As you know, Uranus, it's a very new energy. It's everything to do with new project, with anything very fast moving and whatever. I had to leave the room, come back and re-look through the deck, and there it was. So for me, this is telling me that this reading has got very much to do with something that is old, something that is in the past, and that is being, you know, still needs to be worked on and brought to our attention in the month of October. But let's start our reading. The first card that I actually took out from the energy oracle card for us, I'm saying us because I am a Sun and Moon Aquarius myself, it's rest and rejuvenation. So very much here it gives me the feeling that most of us Aquariuses have had a very, very hard time in the past months, maybe in the last year. And it's time for us to really listen to our body and to be nice and look after ourselves. Also, as you can see, this man here is sitting in a kind of meditative position. So it tells me that we need to go back to whatever it made us feeling relaxed. Maybe some of us stopped meditating, connecting to our spiritual side, and it's time to go back to it. But let's see what's coming in October. So the first card that I have, it's our card. It's the star. And if any of you know about tarot, you will know that the star represents Aquarius. So there is a great wish coming into the month of October for us to find healing in whatever part of our journey it's needed. It's also a card for wishes. So we are wishing, first of all, to heal from whatever has been going on in the past, and also looking forward for our wishes to come to fruition. The next card that I have here, excuse me, but I am actually holding my phone recording this, so I have to use only one hand to move the cards. It's the Prince of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles, it's a very, very slow energy. And because of who we are, we tend to act very fast. When we make up our mind, we act very fast. And this is not an energy that it's very easy to deal with for us. So I sense that things that we wanted to come to fruition, they were going really, really, really slow. And we didn't feel comfortable in that position. So we were waiting for movement in a certain situation, but things were going so slow and it really put us out of kilt. The next card, it's the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords speaks very much about us speaking our truth, cut to the chase, you know, saying what is on our mind. And when we do that, we may come across cold, calculating, but it's just that we want to make sure that people around us understand what we're trying to say. It's not that we are cold, all the contrary. We are, okay, the fixed sign of the air group, but we are also the water bearers. And as you know, water, it's all about emotions. But we find it hard sometimes to find the balance between showing our emotion and showing our logical side. Now, the cards that follows, and it would be for me towards the middle of October, is the Eight of Pentacles. So we are working very hard on understanding. For me, this card has got to do with understanding, not so much with work related, because of the Ace of Swords that preceded it. And this reading for me has got very much to do with something that went on in the past, that we're still thinking about, that we're still bringing on in October, about a personal relationship. So we're really trying to work very hard on ourselves into bring healing into this situation, because it's right under the Star card. And, you know, really trying to come to terms with what happened and to see it in a different light. And what happens here is that we're waiting for that to happen with the Three of Wands. We're waiting for this healing to happen and for us to feel more centered. And we know that until we reach that point, we won't be able to move forward. So the healing is coming. The boats there are coming nearer the shores. They're not there yet. And yes, it's got everything to do with emotions, because you can see the water there, and the boats are on calmer water, but the wave that is still in front of us, it's quite strong. So when the boats are in, we will find our healing, and the waters will be a lot smoother. Now, after that, I have the Seven. We have the Seven of Swords. It's my less favorite card of the whole deck. And this, for me, explains what happened and the way we felt. Now, because it's under the Ace of Swords, that for me explains that is very much the way that we felt about the situation. That doesn't mean that it's exactly what went on. I'll explain to you also why I have this feeling because of another card that I pulled there. So we felt betrayed. We felt that the person that we are dealing with hadn't been honest with us, that there could have been some cheating, that there could have been lying, deceit, and that this person just sneaked out of our life all of a sudden. Somebody that we were counting on just disappeared or made themselves very scarce. So let's see what happens next. Then towards the end of the third week, starting of the fourth week, we've got the Judgment card. Thank God, a very good card. It's a card of rebirth. It's a card of rejuvenation. It's a card of reaping what we sowed. Because we can be quite brush when we put our points across, we might think, oh my God, I've been too harsh, and you know, I've been taking whatever I wanted to say, whatever I wanted to explain has been taken in the wrong way. But you know, give time to time, you know, things will come right. And it's also the card of second chances. So don't get, you know, derailed from what needs to be done in October. That the main thing is healing. And the Judgment card is followed by the Empress. The Empress, it's a beautiful earthly card, and it's got a lot to do with finding peace within ourselves, giving birth to new ideas, and finding again who we really are and being grounded with it. Because of the Empress and because of the Prince of Pentacles, I strongly feel here that most of you would have been dealing with someone who is in the group of the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or someone who's got a lot of earth in their chart or represent and portray themselves with a lot of these attributes. The last card then of the deck, it's the Four of Cups, another card that is not great. Now, the Four of Cups here, because it came up under the Seven of Swords there that I spoke about earlier, it's like as if we are still stuck in our head about the situation where someone refused our offer. We're still dwelling over it, and we're still feeling trapped by that sense of being rejected. And because, as you know, we're human, and when we feel rejected, we start thinking that we are not good enough and that we done something wrong or whatever. No, Aquarius, we showed who we really are. We did tell our truth, and that was it. You know, it's how it went. It was just the perspective of the other person, of how he was looking at it, or how she was looking at it. Now, usually I don't do this, but these two cards just fell out, so I decided to read it, to use them in the reading. And the next card is the Ace of Cups. It shows to me that in the month of October, there is going to be offers of new love. And really, I think that this had happened already, coming into the month of October. Someone is starting to show their interests in us, and the offer is there. And I feel that it could come from a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But the hand is there. It could be a good partnership, but it's, you know, it's only from their side at this very moment in time. And the card then that popped out with the Ace of Cups, it's the Two of Pentacles. It's like as if we are thinking, are we going to accept that or not? And it's like, you know, really started to think, okay, am I going to go that road? We are not sure. We are not. There is something amiss. And with this Two of Pentacles, this person is juggling and is looking at one of the boats. One is further in the past, but it's still there. And the other one is nearer. And because of the water and the pentacles, I think that there is going to be within your mind the thought, am I going to wait for the card, the boat that comes from the past, or am I going to go for the new? And because of the pentacles, again, I refer that somebody from the Earth group could be involved, and that would be the person from the past, and the person that is coming in forward would be from the water group signs. And again, it makes perfect sense with the reading before of the Knight of Pentacles in the Earth group signs and the new card of the Ace of Cups for the water group signs. Now, because this is a reading that is very much based on personal relationship, I pulled a card from the Whisper of Love, and it says the heart of the matter. There is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. So, as I was saying before, with the Seven of Swords, that we made up our mind that the person that we were involved with deceived us, we have got to really look at it from a higher perspective. Was it really that way? Were we really betrayed? What went on in their lives? Maybe they couldn't open themselves up to us and tell us the truth. Maybe they were trapped in fear. Maybe they were trapped in doubts. So really don't judge the situation. And also the number in this card is number 22. Number 22 is the card of companionship. And again, two cards instead of one came up from the Romantic Angel deck. The first one is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And this very much explains to me, with whoever we had dealt with, let's try to rebuild a kind of connection. slowly, but with understanding and forgiveness. And the reason why I say that is because the card that popped out with that is forgiveness and learning. As you release and heal the past, you'll experience more love in your present moments. So really find forgiveness for yourself first, and then forgive the other person and move on from there. So this is a very, very detailed reading, and I think it would resonate to a special group of you, of us. As I said, you know, I'm an Aquarius too. So this is your October reading. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, I will put my email address at the bottom of this reading, and I'll see you then in November. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.